address two of those big question marks before a minute has been played.
Six minutes in, the work rate from Dylan has been a pinpoint, a focal point to play off of here for the side from Texas.
Loudon looking for a reply. Aboukoura lays it off. Jamali Wade, formerly of the Pittsburgh Riverhounds, and of course is a Jamaican senior international for his country. I mentioned it earlier, El Paso has never dropped points in the prior two. Ooh, that's a ricochet off a clearance, and all of a sudden Loudon might have a chance here. Aboukoura, cross is deflected, and on this occasion it does lead to the concession of a free kick. Ball is chopped into the penalty area, but too far in front of the...
Gives a freedom for the other one to fill in the gaps higher. Been very impressed with Ambron Erlinson as well.
Could this be a chance here for Loudon? It's a loose touch. 0-0 draw against Detroit, a result that Ryan Martin was really happy with and would have loved to grab the 3 points, but liked how the team handled the game against the Detroit City side that they've been doing really well, not just in the USL Championship, but of course they're the toast of the town in the Open Cup after knocking out defending champions Houston Dynamo last round on penalties. Aboukoura tries to find some space inside the penalty area. He's closed down. Battle forward in the midfield. Loudon get on the ball. Brief handball it feels as Aboukoura maybe too much on the touch. And Alfaro comes out with it for El Paso and is having his shirt pulled. Referee allows Locomotive to continue on. This both teams are going to have to contend with. Yeah, pass too quick there from Moshabani. It's picked off, and then that's a late challenge that comes in. Now Ryan Martin's group not happy in this first half for both sides. Neither have been punished. Aboukoura goes down as if he was... It's going to ricochet out of play. Helping to do Ryan Martin and his staff's job for them. Certainly been a physical half. There's no question about that. Another challenge. This one's going to go Loudon's way. It's a free kick. No shots for Loudon. That could change here. Chance for Francois to get on the end of this. Francois crossed into the middle. It's volleyed. And it's volleyed over the top by Aboukoura. First shot for Loudon tonight. Sure, Ryan Martin, again, we talked to him about it earlier this week, will want...
Locomotive players, Zakanyode or Rose, do they drop Alfaro or Craig? Do they step? But everything has been in front of those two players. It makes life very easy.
McCabe on the turn. Here comes Loudon again. That's a wonderful ball. And it's played across as well.
Arm is away from his body.
McCabe from the corner. It's a diving header from Alfaro. It's sent back in. Loudon trying to follow up on it. Aboukoura out to the far side. Gets it back from McCabe and then sends a great ball in, and Francois can't wrap.
Going to play at the right back position. So that's going to put Skundrich in that center of the field. So what does his pairing look like with Velo and McCabe? 3 center midfielders now for...
The cross from Awua is blocked. Velo lets one fly, parried by Waits. Aboukoura looks to pick up the pieces. More pressure, and Awua right back in. It's chested down. Francois blocked. And then the rebound attempt is slashed wide from Aboukoura. So current El Paso players were playing for Miami in that game. Joaquin Rivas scored a brace. Second Yode was part of it as well. It was in the midst of a similar run that the one El. Remember earlier in the season, an earlier discussion with Brian Clairhout, and he had talked about trying to get Tumi Moshabani going. He could score goals and make things happen in bunches. Could this be the start of a really good run for him? As we saw with San Diego, he is a player that is capable of carrying a team and bringing them. McCabe. Oh, it's a wonderful ball played back across. And maybe one too many touches. Velo tries to shoot on the follow-up. And
on the follow-up from Velo. We're just straight into the hands of Jamali Wade.
Aboukoura again. Awua.
Loud and united as Velo and McCabe will be that double pivot. Medcar will play right in front of them. The withdrawn number 10, very, like you said, Sean, a player that can produce an individual brilliance, a drop of a hat, as well as this man, Moshabani. You know he's feeling it. Watch out.
He did so well until he put in the challenge. McCabe, wonderful ball ahead. Good touch from Aboukoura, trying to just send it over the top, looking for Medcar. And
matured on and off the field. We ain't even played our first game. I'm already stressing.
I'm not the same Olivia. I had to grow up. What if things with Spencer feel different?
This is about your future, your dream.
There's nothing wrong with having the village.
Loud and throw. Second half has been mostly loud in attacks, but nothing to show for it yet. Aboukoura wins another throw from Ryan Martin. Ball that was actually helped down nicely for Moshabani to get onto. Moreno is surrounded. Aboukoura trying to save it, gives it back to El Paso on the far side. To go. Awua almost opened up for him. Aboukoura. Below, trying to put a daisy cutter into the penalty area. And Hines comes out with it, but gives it away. For Dylan, after a swing and a miss on the edge of the penalty area, but Loudoun are able to clear it. Tingy down the line, Aboukoura. Alfaro having absolutely none of that. He clears and wins a free kick. Player. Scored big goals everywhere he's been. Joaquin Rivas. It's been a big part of the El Salvador setup as well with the national team in these recent international windows as well. Francois the target, it's too far for him, and then he tried to follow up, cleared out for a throw-in. Aboukoura bending one back in, it bounces around. And